There, my name is Debbie, and I am with Mika's Corner. I haven't been on for a while. I apologize for that to all of you that do look forward to watching my videos, or for the new people here. I wanted to share a very personal chapter of my life with you. In 2002, like I've mentioned in my other videos, I lost my children's dad to cancer. We were not married, but we were still best of friends, and we got along the best that we could for the children. They were younger then, but they were still grown up more and had their own families. All but one. Was the baby at home, my youngest son, and I was remarried to another man who I had been married to actually for about 10 years. 10 or 11 years after my first, husband. And in 2002, their dad, my kids' dad, my first husband, he passed away of cancer in January 22nd of 2002. My second husband, he passed away April 6th of 2002. So just within just a couple of months, he died right after. This was a big blow to me. That was hard, really, really hard. It changed my life forever, as with anybody that has lost a partner or someone in your relationship with. It hurts terribly. It rips at your heart and your mind, and you just go through a lot of different moods and changes. Well, not long after I became a widow twice in 2 months, I found myself stepping into the role of being primary caregiver for 4 of my grandchildren. It wasn't easy, not easy at all. But I wasn't sure if there were days, there was days that I wasn't sure how I would make it through. It was tough because I was older and the children were young. One was almost a teenager, or was a teenager. She was getting ready to graduate in 8th grade and going into 9th grade. There was 2 boys and 2 girls. But looking back now, I can say it was one of the most rewarding journeys of my life. Those kids became my reason to keep going. And even on the hardest days, I realized that those children made my day. They made me smile. They gave me a reason to keep going. And if you're a grandparent raising grandchildren or thinking about someone who has, this story is for you. I'm here to share what it was like for me to go through these changes in my life, all seeming like it was all at once. It seems like when it rains, it pours, But there were many different challenges. There were joys and the lessons I've learned along the way. Hopefully you'll find some comfort or connection, or even a little inspiration in my story. So, it's quite a big challenge and a big difference when you're older and you're a grandparent. It's a big a big chore. When you're older and there's so many things you have to go through, I became a permanent custody legal guardian of my grandchildren. But I went through a lot of classes and meetings, and I had to be certified. And of course, I passed all the background rules that is required to be a foster parent, even if it's your own family. I'm sorry about that. We went to different programs for the children. The people that helped me with this transformation of getting my grandchildren into my custody, they helped with a lot of things. At the time, I was a manager of an apartment complex. I did all the books, as well as a lot of the maintenance work I did or did help with anybody that was there to do maintenance. So I learned a lot of things. I learned a lot from being apartment manager. And so that's another lesson. Sorry, I'm trying to adjust my camera, you guys. I'm sorry. But the kids, they got to go to summer camp. They had fun. They did a lot of things, and it only lasted for like about a week, but they had fun. They got to do things that they hadn't been used to doing. They got Christmas parties we went to. They got different special classes for them. They got counseling, and it was all a big adventure. And like I said, there was times that I didn't think that I could make it through it, but I did, and it made me a stronger person. But not only that, my grandchildren were so happy, and they had a more consistent lifestyle, and they were not being mistreated, and they didn't feel unloved or unwanted. I love all my grandchildren. I have several grandchildren. But I could not let them go to a foster home. I had to take over, and I had to take care of the kids. And it's kind of hard when you're a grandparent because you want to spoil them, but you also have to make them, have respect and discipline. And it's hard for a grandparent. You don't want to be known as, well, my grandma was mean and she did this and she did that, But I think when you make a child mind, no matter if you're mom and dad or grandparents or even a stranger, a kid's going to say they don't like you or they don't like the way you do things and stuff like that. It's just normal. I never did pay too much attention to it if they got upset with me because I know that they had some anger issues, which was rightfully so. They had been through a lot. Anyway, like I said, it wasn't easy. It was a rewarding journey. It was one of the chapters in my life that changed a lot of things. And I've done a lot of things. I've been a lot of places. I have done so many different types of jobs. I've worked for the state, and I have been a school bus driver. I've been a parent. I've been a wife. I've been divorced. I've been remarried and a widow 2 times. I've pretty much learned how to get through tough situations, and I've made it. But I didn't do it by myself. I give very much praise, a lot of praise and thankfulness to my good Lord above who helped me get through things that I didn't think that I could get through, but I did. And I'm proud of myself. I went through a lot of classes. I did all the legal things that are required. I don't know how things would be if I hadn't. I'm sorry. I'm trying to fix something. Sorry. Anyway, I didn't want this to be a really long video, okay? I just wanted to say that I get to thinking about things in my past. I'm going on 67 years old, and you start thinking about things differently than when you are young and you don't have those, like, I don't know, thoughts of how things are going to turn out in your life or what you're going to have to go through. Probably if we did, we would not have chosen some of the paths that we've taken. But anyway, my grandchildren are all grown. My oldest granddaughter, who is my caregiver now, she helps take care of me. And I'm so happy to have her around. I'm glad that she helps me. And the other three children, you know, they're always happy to see me. They come and visit me, they call me, and we're close. We have a very close bond. I love them all with all my heart. I love all my grandchildren. My other daughter's kids. I love them. She has 2 boys. I love them with all my heart. And her oldest boy, he has a little girl of his own now. And, you know, my oldest son, he has 2 boys. And one of my other sons has a boy. So I have a lot of grandchildren, and I'm happy. I'm pleased, and I'm thankful that I'm able to be there for them when they need me. And I'm thankful I was there for my grandchildren that needed somebody to step up to the plate and help take care of them and make sure that they had the comforts of love and a good home at the time. So if there's anybody out there going through any type of this situation, I know there's a lot of grandparents nowadays that are responsible for taking care of their grandchildren and raising a family all over again. It's not easy at all, and it puts pressure on you, but you just got to keep your chin up and keep heading out and keep remembering that you're doing it for your family, for the love of your family, your grandchildren. And like I always say in all my videos, it all boils down to sharing your love and being kind to one another. Don't throw daggers at each other, and, you know, be kind, be loving. Things happen in this world every day, and we don't know what's going to happen. It just, things happen upon us, and we're supposed to learn how to deal with it. And we can, because we're strong. And I know there's, like I said, there's people out there that are grandparents, and they're taking care of their grandchildren. And if there's any way anybody wants to talk to me about any of this or have any comments on it, please let me know in the comment section. I will respond to what you have to say. And I'm not going to keep this video to go on any more longer. I have some pictures that I want to follow behind this, and I'm going to try to put that together so it all runs together. So thank you for watching me. Thank you for checking in. Thank you for keeping track of my videos. I'm sorry I'm stuttering and just gibbering right now. I guess I'm nervous. I don't know. Okay, so I'm going to close for now. Thank you for watching. I love you all. Have a good day. Give a smile and be kind to one another, please. Bye-bye. See you later.